Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Last month, my Muslim younger sister got married. She's 22. My sister is an alima, a simple, pious hijabi girl who never liked free mixing or harem relationships. She was someone who dedicated her years after finishing her schooling to learning deen. And finally, through an arranged marriage, she got married to a practicing Muslim brother. We were all happy for her. But what happened next shattered us all. On her first night, her husband gave her divorce. His reason: she didn't bleed. Since when did Islam make bleeding the proof of chastity? Virginity is not about blood. It's about the purity of heart, haya, modesty, and taqwa, fear of Allah. It's not proven by science either. Medical science itself says that not every woman bleeds on her first night. Some never do because of natural physical differences, sports, cycling, or even just the way Allah created her. Yet my innocent sister was sent home overnight just because of an ignorant cultural myth. Oh, Allah, like how Allah created diversity in the Ummah, He created diversity in the bodies of women too. So some have more sensitivity, some have less. Some have thin walls of the vagina, so they might not bleed much. Some have thicker walls, so they bleed more. And most don't bleed at all, yet they're all created as virgins. But no, our sister had to suffer just because of your filthy doubts, because of your ignorance. You doubted the chastity of a girl who never even doubted her own self, who never even looked at any other man as an object of desire. A girl who feared Allah in her heart, who feared Him in her actions. Aisha radiallahu anhu, the mother of believers, once said during the time of Jahiliyyah, women used to do certain things that are now considered as signs of istikhara. They would tie a rope around their waists to tighten their dresses, or they would pluck their eyebrows to make themselves look more attractive. Then Islam came and prohibited these practices. So Aisha radiallahu anhu said, a woman can do all of these things. These are not shirk, but what is shirk is associating anything in worship with Allah. Similarly, in this issue of bleeding, these are just physical differences. It is not a sign of istikhara, nor is it a proof of chastity. And for the record, there are many narrations which indicate that bleeding does not necessarily prove a girl's chastity, like the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which means, if a woman has sexual intercourse, the fact that she does not bleed does not make her an immoral person. So why didn't you think of this before destroying your own wife, before destroying your own sister, before destroying your own daughter? You see, we as Muslims, we need to understand the spirit of the law. Islam came to abolish the Jahiliyyah customs and superstitions. The purpose of hijab is to protect the dignity of women. The purpose of halal and harem is to protect the sanctity of the soul. The purpose of zina and interest is to protect the purity of wealth. So just like we cannot earn halal by selling harem, we cannot earn the pleasure of Allah by fulfilling these ignorant cultural rituals. Yes, there are some acts like salat, like hijab, like lowering your gaze, like zakat, which are obligatory on us. But in the same way, there are also some things which are not obligatory, which are not harem either, but they're just recommended, like the sunnah prayers, like the recommended charity. So in the same way, just because a woman does not bleed does not mean she is immoral. It just means Allah has created her differently. Just like some men have more taqwa, some women have more Hymen. Just like some men are stronger physically, some women are stronger spiritually. Just like some men have big businesses, some women have big hearts. Just like some men are highly educated, some women are gifted with the ability to learn the Quran and Hadith. Each one of us is unique in our own ways. Each one of us is perfect in our own ways. So don't you ever dare to judge a woman by your own ignorant standards. Don't you ever dare to doubt the Iman of a girl who fears Allah. And most importantly, don't you ever dare to hurt a believing woman without a valid reason, because the pain you cause them is the zulm you will be held accountable for on the day of judgment. O Allah, forgive me and have mercy on me. And forgive all my sins, O Allah. So this is my message for all the brothers. If you want a pious wife, be a pious husband first. If you want a faithful wife, be faithful yourself. If you want a pure wife, purify your own self. Don't look for signs of istikhara in the body of your wife. Look for it in the sincerity of your heart. And don't destroy a girl's life because of your filthy doubts. Her dignity is sacred. Her honor is not measured by blood. With this, we've come to the end of this course. May Allah Almighty make us from those who fear Him and keep us away from oppression. Ameen. Thank you for listening.